what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm introducing a new series to my channel, and that's going to be the monthly buys series. And today I'm kicking it off with my January buys. So as you can probably read from the title, today I'm going to share which products I have bought in January. Now, someone actually asked a couple of months ago in my comment section if I would do this series, and I was thinking about it and I just wasn't sure because I don't want people to think that I like brag about what I buy, and I also don't want any comments about telling me I don't need this much makeup. You know, it's my own money, it's my decision. But I asked in a previous video if you guys wanted to see this, and a lot of you commented that you wanted to see this series. So that's what we're doing today. I'm introducing this to my channel. So the plan is to, somewhere in the beginning of a month, share what I bought in the previous month, and this is just going to be makeup and like beauty products, so I'm not sharing my clothes or stuff like that. So that's what we're doing today. So if this series sounds nice to you, then please keep watching. So the first product I'm going to show is actually a product that I technically didn't buy in January, but I think I bought this on like the last day of December, so I thought I would include it into my January buys because I wasn't doing like a December buys back then. But yeah, the thing that I got is the Viseart Paris Étoile palette. I really can't speak French, so I hope I did a somewhat decent job at pronouncing this palette. But this little palette is so beautiful. I mentioned it in a previous favorites video, but look at this. First of all, the design of this palette is just so cool. It has like the skyline of Paris on there, and it's just super pretty, and then the back looks like this. So this is a little palette that I got because I really like the color story. I haven't tried anything from Viseart, so I was really excited to try the brand as well, but this is just a cute little mini palette. It's actually like about the same size as my credit card. So let me show you what it looks like. I showed it, like I said, in a favorites video, so I'm not going to show this for too long, but this is what the color story looks like. It's absolutely beautiful for a smoky color story. The shades are super pretty, and I've been loving this palette to create smoky eyes. If you know me, you know I'm very much about everyday wearable shades. I love my pinks and I love my neutrals, but I don't really reach into like bold shades like this so often, so I was excited to give smoky looks a try as well, and I've been absolutely loving them with this palette. So easy to work with, and I'm super happy that I got this. I think this was like 29 or 30 euros or something like that, so it's quite expensive for like this tiny of a palette, but Viseart is a pretty expensive brand and they're known for their really good eyeshadows. So I just really wanted to give them a try, and that is the first thing I bought. Then I also bought a skin tint, and the product that I got is the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drops Blurring Skin Tint. I went to Sephora and I decided to pick this up. I wasn't like looking at this at all, but then I saw it in the store and I was swatching it and I was like, that's so pretty, and I was sort of looking for a very light coverage product, and this is making me so happy, guys. I absolutely love this. So like I said, this is from Fenty Beauty and it's just a more light coverage skin tint. I have mine in the shade 3 and I'm actually wearing this right now. I really like how it looks like. I feel like it's very light, but it's still like buildable, and with like a little bit of concealer I like it, but I also like wearing it on its own on really like no makeup days. So this product has definitely surprised me, and I'm glad that I picked this up. I think this was 29 euros. So it isn't like the cheapest product, but also not like the most expensive product, and since I have been enjoying this one so much, I don't regret picking it up at all. It's really pretty. Then I bought a product from Rare Beauty, also at that same Sephora trip. So I have tried the Rare Beauty melting blushes, and I really wasn't a fan. They were pretty, but they were just way too subtle for my liking, and they fade really fast. So I was really wanting to try their liquid blushes because of course I've heard so much about those. So I decided to pick up the shade that I was looking at all the time, and that is the shade called Bliss. So these are the Rare Beauty liquid blushes. I think we've seen them all by now. They were just so pretty. I really like the packaging, and you guys, this is the most pigmented blush in my collection. When you see this, you're just like, this is going to be such an everyday wearable shade, but this product is so pigmented. I'm going to apply a little bit on the back of my hand. So this is what that shade looks like, the shade Bliss, and then it's really easy to just like blend out. And now it doesn't look pigmented, but if you apply like the right amount, definitely not too pigmented. But the first time I tried this, I thought this is going to be such a subtle color, so I did like 2 swipes on one side of my face and then 2 swipes here, and it was just way too pigmented. So when you try this product, it is really pretty, but just apply like 1 or 2 dots and blend it out and maybe build up from there rather than applying too much on your face, because then it's it's going to be harder to fix, but yeah, this is a really beautiful blush and I'm so happy that I picked this up. I think this was around 21 euros. I will also have all of the product linked down below, as well as everything that I'm wearing on my face right now. Then I went to Sephora a second time in the month of January, and the reason why I wanted to go to Sephora is because I saw that this Natasha Denona Valentine's Day exclusive kit has launched early, and I was so excited about this because, like I just said, I love my pinky eyeshadow, so when I saw this release I knew I had to get it. So I don't know what happened there, but it kind of launched early in European Sephora's, and it's also more expensive in European Sephora's than it is on like Cult Beauty, for instance, so that's a little weird, but yeah. So this is what the palette looks like. I'm not going to go into too much detail because, like I said, I did do a full review on this. But I think it's a cute little palette and I'm happy to have it in my collection. So that is the Natasha Denona Mini Crush Valentine's Day exclusive kit that I picked up from Sephora. And this was 29 euros. Then I picked up something very, very exciting. At the beginning of January, I made a video about brands I wanted to try in 2022, and one of the brands was Patrick Ta, because I had only tried the Patrick Ta brow wax, but I wasn't really a big fan. So I really wanted to try one of his like more hyped products, and if there's one blush that I see people talk about all the time, it is the blush duo in the shade She's So LA. So that is exactly what I picked up this month. I wasn't actually planning on buying this already, but I was on Cult Beauty and then someone sent a 30% off code and I was like, that's amazing. They had this back in stock. This is like sold out all the time. So it was both back in stock and 30% off. So of course I did not hesitate and pick it up. It now is only around 21 euros, which I think is an absolute great price for a Patrick Ta blush. And like I said, I've heard so much about this shade. So this is a blush. It's a very like brown blush and it has sort of like a rosy undertone to it. So the bottom right here is actually a powder and then this is like a little lid and that's actually a cream. So I really like that this is like a duo, and I've heard the best way to apply this is to first apply the powder and then apply the cream on top. So that's what I've been doing and I'm wearing it today. I think it's super, super pretty. It blends in so nice with your bronzer because it's sort of like the same tone. But then again, this is a slightly bit more of a blush because it's a bit more rosy and a bronzer is usually a bit more warm. It has like a little bit of a different undertone, but it goes really, really well with your bronzer, and I just really love this look for like a sun-kissed look. It's absolutely gorgeous, and as you can see, it looks really, really pretty on the skin. So I've only tried this 2 times now, so I'm excited to play with this a bit more, but I'm excited to finally have a blush from Patrick Ta in my collection because I've heard so much about this. Then I was in Germany in the drugstore and they have the brand Got To Be there from, and this brow gel is supposed to hold your brows into place so well. So this was around 5 euros, so I decided to pick it up, and it's just this bright yellow. And then the applicator looks like this. I really like this wand, and you guys, this holds your brows really, really well. It's quite strong, so when you want to brush through your brows, it's kind of hard because it really like sort of like stucks them into place. So I like it for when I'm taking like photos and I want my brows to stay into place very well, but it is a bit more of a stronger brow gel, so it's not as natural as some other brow gels, but still I have been enjoying this quite a bit and it definitely holds the brows into place very well. And then the last thing I picked up is kind of boring, but I picked up a mascara. This is from Essence, and this is the I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara, but it's the Rapunzel edition. This was like from a Disney collab. I did not pick this up because it was Rapunzel, but I was planning on picking this up anyways, and then when I saw this I knew I had to get this one. But yeah, this mascara I used to love when I was like 16 years old and just got into makeup, and I love Essence mascaras and I wanted to try something different than Lash Princess, so I was like, let's try this one, and I quite like it. However, the wand is like enormous. So this is the wand, which sometimes is quite messy to apply, but it doesn't make your lashes super clumpy or anything, so I have been quite enjoying this. However, I just have very, very straight lashes. My lashes look very straight now, but I've curled them like 2 times, so I don't know what it is with my lashes. They just don't want to curl, which is kind of sad. That's why mascara like never really looks good on me, but I don't really care about buying like fancy ones because they sort of all do the same for my lashes, so I just pick up the Essence one because they work quite nice and they are affordable. So then these were all my January makeup buys. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Let me know in the comment section which product was your favorite, and also if you want to let me know which makeup you have bought in January, then definitely leave a comment down below. I would love to know as well. And if you did enjoy this video, then I would absolutely love it if you gave it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you don't miss any of my videos. All of these things would help me so much with my channel and I'd really appreciate it. But with that said, I'd like to thank you guys all so much for watching. I really hope you have an amazing day and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye!